Hi everyone, my name is Chua from the CADReader team, and today I'd like to introduce one of our latest feature, which is the CADEditor tool that can help you to make basic editings in CAD drawings much easier. So before I begin, I would just like to let everyone know that CADReader is available in both PC and mobile versions. Just head over to our website to download it, or you can search it up in your app store as well. There are free basic features available here, so feel free to check out the download link below and try it out now. So without further ado, let us open up a drawing from our drawing folders. And once we open that drawing, we can start to modify and edit the CAD drawing by clicking on our editor tool here. So here is the interface of our CAD editor tool, where we have tools such as layer management, basic drafting and drawing tools, properties management, modification tools, and many others. So first of all, I'd like to explain on the layer management tool here, where we have features such as the lock and unlock function to protect certain layers in our drawings. And here we can open and close certain layers as well for easier viewing. And other than that, we have the features such as close selected layer, where we can select a certain layer in our drawing to actually hide it, such as the grid lines here. And we can just open it back up using the open all layers function. Next, we have the open selected layer function, where we can select certain layers that we would like to only show in our drawing, such as the layers here. Once we right click on that, you can see that only the selected layers that we have selected is shown in the drawing. Right, and that's basically the functions we have in layer management. And next, I would like to show you guys on another feature, which is our properties management here, where once we select a certain line, we can actually change the color of it in the properties management, such as yellow right here. And we can also select the layers that we would like to make it appear on, and also the line types as well, such as dashes and dots and so on. Right, and we can also change the line type scale of our lines so that it will affect the length of the line or the dashes shown. Right, and next we have the line weight as well, where this will affect the thickness of the line shown here. So for this case, we need to actually enable the function here, which is the show line weight, to actually regenerate and show the actual thickness of the lines. Right, so here we can then change other line weights as well in our drawing by just clicking on it and changing and modifying it in the properties management. After that, we can just undo it here using the undo button. And then next, I'd like to show you guys another feature, which is our drawing functions. So here we can use the polyline function to draw polylines in our drawings, right? And we can also use layer management to add a new layer in our drawings. For example, a test layer right here. So once we create a new layer, we can just click on that, make sure we are on that layer, and we can select the color that we like to use this layer for. And before we start drawing anything, we can make sure that we are using that correct layer by checking on the options above here. Make sure that it is drawn by layer, and let us draw a line here in the drawing. So as you can see, when we click on it, you can see that the layer is at the current layer, which is the test layer that we have created previously. And next, let us create another polyline here, where I'll teach you guys on how to create a more precise drawing. As you can see on the left here, there's a small box to input the measurements of the line we're trying to create. So this will be in millimeters, and it'll extend to that length once we hit on the enter key. So we can also switch to inputting the angles of the line by using the tab button here, where we can switch back to the length input mode by clicking on the tab button again. So we can switch between both tabs to switch between length input and the angle input. Same goes for drawing circles as well. Just find a place in your drawing to click on and then input the radius of the circle in the box, where we'll get an exact size of the circle we need. And it applies the same for drawing arcs as well, where we can input the measurements to get an exact size we are looking for. So once we're done with the drafting tools, let me show you how to add text or labels in your drawing using the add text function here. Just write down your information in the text box. Select the text styles that you prefer according to this list here, or you can change the text color as well. Once you do that, you can click on OK, find a place inside your drawing to left click and place it. Now we can go back to the add text function and enable the continuous add and the numbered text option as well, where we can actually input our text in another different method. So as you can see, continuous add allows us to add our text continuously, while the numbered text option allows us to show the text in ascending order. And if there's anything we'd like to change with the text, you can use the modify text function to click on it, where we can change the text color or the text styles of the text that we have already created. Once you click on OK, the text will change accordingly. Or you can just left click on it where it will bring up the properties and you can just change it in the properties panel. So beside the drawing and adding text function, we can use the delete function as well to remove any unwanted text or lines inside of our drawing. And besides that, we have other functions as well, such as the copy function, where we can drag select the drawing that we like to copy and just click on another part of the drawing to paste it. As you can see, we can use the copy with base point function as well, which is very similar, where we just need to select on a base point to actually copy the drawing from. So once we have relocated that point, we just need to click on another point in the drawing to place it. Other than that, we have our mirror function as well, where we just need to drag select the drawing and specify the mirror axis to make a mirror image of that particular part of the drawing. And also we can rescale our drawing using the scale function here. Just select the part of the drawing that you like to rescale it and find two particular points inside that drawing to rescale that measurement. So inside the box, just input the correct measurements, whether be it smaller or larger than the original value. As you can see here, I have scaled down the drawing as compared to the original drawing. So this function will be useful if you're trying to use the same drawings, but applying it at a different scale or different size. And let's say if you want to change the line segments inside one of your lines, you can do that as well using the break function. Just select that point you want to break it, and you can see that we can just delete it off where the segment was broken off, right? So this is how we can use the break function to separate lines into different segments. And here's the move function where we can select different CAD elements inside our drawing to move it. And as you can see here, I've moved out a small yellow box here. And as you can see, this is actually a group of 4 lines. Once I click on it, it's actually a group. So to ungroup it, we can use the explode function where we can just click on it. And as you can see, if I were to click on a line, it's actually in 4 different segments. So the square yellow box has been ungrouped into 4 different lines. So you can use the explode function to do that. And once you're done editing the drawing, just click on Save As and find the directory or the folder that you want to store your drawing in. And you can see that we can save it as different AutoCAD formats. So once you click on Save, it will store it in that particular format and folder file. And we can also use the Export PDF function as well to store our CAD drawing in a very high quality PDF. So in this Export PDF function, you can choose to export a certain part of your drawings inside the CAD file. And we can make other adjustments as well, such as the export color. We can make it to be the original color of our CAD file. And we can also change the background color of the CAD drawing as well. So just click on this colorful option and you can switch it to a original CAD drawing color. Right, and for the background color, we can choose it to be black as well, which is also the original CAD drawing color. And line width allows us to export the drawing according to the original line widths. And also the layer, right? So for layers, we can go back to the layer management and select plottable and unplottable lines, as you can see on the right here. So here for the plottable lines are the lines that we can export in our drawing. So unplottable lines will be hidden. As you can see here, I've hidden the grid line of the drawing. So the unplottable lines won't be shown here unless we enable it inside this option. So once we click on export, we can then export our drawing to a very high quality PDF where we can send it to other parties or our internal colleagues as well.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to learn more tips on CAD and PDF drawings.